Oh yeah, welcome back ladies and gentlemen, and happy Sunday. Today we're going to be taking a look at Cupid and doing a god guide on him, giving you some tips and tricks, a build to use with him, and also just some strategies and some funny convo about Cupid in general on how you can be successful with him and know a little bit more about this god of love. Now my name is Raynday and I'm going to be taking you through all of that today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this guide. We're going to have some fun. One of the cool things about Cupid, guys, is I go ahead and pick up these, let's go Warrior Tabi. One of the funny things about Cupid is his lore. I actually have my father here in this match. He looks pretty cool, but a little different than I'm used to seeing him. Ares is my dad. Cupid is the son of Ares and Aphrodite, or Venus and Mars in, I believe, Roman mythology. Basically, Cupid is, the god of love, going around stinging people. He gets a lot of credit for Valentine's Day, although I recall spending quite a lot of money myself on that. I'm not sure that was Cupid who bought those damn flowers, but hey, I wish it was. Anyways, Cupid, help me out there, man. Help me out with the pocketbook. Come on. Oh, ow, ow, ow. I didn't get it. Almost. Okay, so Cupid is the son of Ares and Aphrodite, or Venus and Mars, and basically he was going ahead and shooting people happily ever after until all of a sudden, as most goddesses do, Venus or Aphrodite got really jealous of a mortal woman, and she said, you got to go make this lady fall in love with a spider, which is just, that's just weak. Come on, fall in love with a spider. I hate spiders. That's probably the worst thing you can have someone do, fall in love with a nasty friggin' spider. But anyways, that was her plan, and so Cupid went to go do it. But obviously Cupid went, and he got a little love struck himself when he saw the lady he was gonna turn into, a spider wife. So all of a sudden, Cupid's sitting there saying, man, this is a babe. I can't turn this girl into a spider wife. I'm not going to do what my mom says. So Venus gets pretty pissed off and takes her into a cave, puts her in a secret location because, Cupid goes on his little emo trip. He doesn't shoot arrows anymore. And, oh, we got Ares coming out. Let me get in a better position here. He should be dead. Oh, we didn't secure the kill, but we definitely helped there. And then so he's moping around, right, like some love drunk teenage boy who can't see his girlfriend. And then all of a sudden his mom says, all right, well, if she does all these crazy trials, she can we'll free her. And so she does these trials, and she actually ends up doing it with help from the gods. And she's hiding in that cave afterwards, like alive. Cupid goes to visit her, and he falls asleep. And she goes and sees him, and she says he's falling asleep. She holds candle to his face. She's like, oh, Cupid's actually pretty cute. So then she goes over and says, I'll cut myself with an arrow. And she cuts herself with an arrow, and she falls in love with Cupid. And they kind of go on happily ever after. He gets word from the big dog upstairs, Zeus, and says, "Okay, can she become a god?" He lets her drink ambrosia, and then Cupid lives happily ever after, going and slinging people with arrows. So pretty interesting. This guy is not what you would think. His little cute bumblebee bee outfit is not what you would think in terms of someone being such a guy obsessed with getting his girl. But Cupid does have that girl he's in love with, Psyche. And let's talk a little bit about Cupid and how his playstyle is. I'm going to give you my rundown in terms of Cupid. Cupid is a hunter that fits pretty well in terms of the line of hunters. Cupid historically has been a hunter. Oh man, I can't believe I missed that. Cupid historically has been a hunter that has been had a lot of requests for not only remodels but just retooling, just getting a different kind of kit. Making something different happen there, and so the idea with that is that people for some reason feel that Cupid is lackluster, and you have to be careful with this Bacchus jump because the timing of the Bacchus jump is pretty actually quick. You may think you can dash away, but you kind of have to be anticipating it. Like he jumps right now, tries to jump on me, I turn and try and dash. He'll actually land on me before I'm able to dash out. Most of the time his jump lands pretty quick, even though it looks very slow, so you got to be careful in anticipating that. But as I was saying, Cupid for a long time had been asked for changes and just to become a little better. People weren't playing him, but the idea is that the developers kept taking a look and said, you know what, Cupid we hear you guys. We're looking at Cupid, but he actually does really well. And matter of fact, he does better than a lot of other hunters in terms of performance when people actually play him. Let's just do this to clear this a little faster. You can stack up the minions like that so that your Heartbomb goes off a little bit more effectively there. Oh, is she trying to steal it? I could probably steal hers. She got it though. So what is interesting about Cupid is that from that point on, people kind of realize, okay, Cupid does well, but you know, for whatever reason, you don't see a lot of Cupid competitively, and I think it's because, you know, in general, oh, he used beads. There we go. Now you see those ultimates. I'm not getting any kill. Oh snap. I wasn't getting any kills, but I am a part of almost every you know, experience here in terms of us moving ahead in this game, and it's because Cupid does really well in terms of being involved in team fights. One of the things that they looked at is that what will we do with this kit because he is performing well. And what are they asking for? I'm not really sure because Cupid is a fun god. Cupid's a straightforward god. I think that's why people wanted to see changes. He's just very simple. He's got this #1, which is called Heartbomb. Now, what Heartbomb does is it's basically a damaging attack that damages opponents twice. Once on initial impact and once again a few seconds later. As you can see, it's going over his head, and soon you keep watching. It hit him again. The cool thing about it is that it really goes and synergizes with his passive. I'm going to open up the ability chart so you can take a look at this. Pause the screen if you want to know what they're called while I'm referring to them, and I'll get to each of these as we play the match. So his #1, his passive called Love Struck, allows him to build up these stacks, and these stacks on the left hand side, you see these red hearts happening. Bacchus, yeah, he was definitely looking for a jump. You can see the way that he's moving, and they're grouping behind him. He's definitely looking for a jump, but he just used his... Oh, we got Xbalanque. That's a stun. And as you can see, that was a stun. Now, Xbalanque is out of that fight, but he's coming back in now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, because I feel like he used his dash or beads, we're going to go ahead and launch that and up. Yeah, and that's it for me. Now I'm hoping... I know Willix is behind me. I don't want to get hit by the Jaguar. There we go. So they pushed her away. Beautiful. Almost got that Xbalanque. We know his beads are down, which is very strong. So we're going to be able to handle that next time because our ult will be up before those beads. So where was I here? I was talking about his passive. So his passive, yeah, allows... Oh. Do we got him? Oh, man, we didn't get him. Very close. As you can see, just so much pressure coming out from that Heartbomb. The second tick of damage is what's really scary for most players. The fact that you're going to not only have to deal with... You're not only going to have to deal with that initial damage, but if you're in a position where you can't take that second tick, you just immediately have to retreat. And that's the big problem. Yes, and we got that kill there. Got ourselves on the board. That's what we wanted. Now, see, Bacchus is a hard god to play with as Cupid because the escape doesn't really work. He's got range to be able to use his burp on you, and the bounce, like I said, comes pretty quick. Although I could have avoided that, I just wasn't feeling too threatened. But I do see that there's a huge opportunity now. What we gonna do here? I would like to... Bloodforge would be a really interesting... I like Bloodforge right now. Let's go with the Bloodforge. For Cupid right here, because I think the way we're going with these stacking items is working really nicely in this match. Oh, I stole that. I wonder if Xbalanque's beads are up. Jeez. Let's go, Ares. Come on. Up. Awesome team movement. Now, that was exactly what you wanted to see in terms of the team supporting me as we went out there. We had, yeah, of course, we had a little bit of a dynamic going on. No one was there, but the best part that happened was our team coming over at the end so that when we got in a tricky situation, we had support. That's what you want to see. This Bacchus is definitely going to be, hopefully this is a stun. and it doesn't really, it was a stun, but it doesn't really matter. I'm drunk now, so I'm basically shooting arrows drunk, which I don't know if you've ever done that, but probably not a good idea. And so talking more about his passive, is that really synergizes with his kit to allow you to have a little bit of flexibility in how you use his other abilities. So his number one, like I said, if you cause damage with that number, oh, he's dead. I gotta get out of here. So his number one will cause damage on 2 hits. Now the second hit will stun if you've got a full 8 hearts, which is great to know. It also costs 16% more damage because each heart gives you 2% more damage. So you can fire it at 4, and if you get 4, you fire it with 4 hearts and you stack your hearts by hitting minions, of course, or other gods. If you stack it at 4 hearts, you're going to get 8% more damage on that ability. So it often pays off. Got her. And if Thanatos wouldn't have killed her, my Heartbomb would have killed her right after that. Okay, what did Bacchus just hit? His beads on accident? Alright, he's got his... There we go. And that's a great ability in situations like that. When you see someone use their crowd control. You see Alquang, he just uses crowd control ability to get out of that. And so if I was near him, I would definitely be looking to place my fields of love near him, because that would be devastating for him. He would not be able to do anything. He'd have to sit there, take that damage, and it'd basically be GG for him. So one of the things you want to look up is how to set up your fields of love by being aware of the enemy team and how they're using their CC actives to get out of them. So talking more about, Heartbomb. Heartbomb really is how Cupid, I think, has a ton of presence. His number 1 is number 4 are really how Cupid has so much presence in Arena, and I think does so well because it's such a strong ability. I mean, the fact that you could shoot someone and for 4 seconds they can keep fighting and then another tick of damage happens allows you to grab a lot of kills that take place, after a few moments, allows you to apply pressure that will then turn somebody around without, fully letting them initiate. You catch a lot of people in that in-between state where they have just enough to feel comfortable and initiate. Uh-oh. Yep, that'll be us. Oh, unless it's ow, watch. Let's throw some of that to Ares. We've got Heavenly Agility. Alright, I might have to do this defensively here. Yep, just wanted to clear some space. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Let's get some full health on the way out. And we're rock and rolling, guys. 3-0-9. This is what we like to see. So, like I'm saying, his number 1 and number 4 really bring his presence to the game. Like, Poseidon's Whirlpool and his Kraken. His number 1 and number 4 really bring the presence because not only is his number 1 a great damaging ability, great to getting kills, it's also really good to coordinating your team. I mean, in Arena, you're, hey, check this for yourself. I'm usually not voice chatting with random people I meet in Arena, so it's really hard to coordinate, right? The great thing about Heartbomb and abilities like that, Ares, one of the reasons Ares is so strong, is that it just picks targets that are easy for everyone to focus their energy on. Everyone knows if we all suddenly decide to pick, the right target, we would be in a very good position. I missed that Heartbomb, which is a problem. But we're gonna kill that Alquang and got the assist. Lovely. Threw that Heartbomb on. And like I said, look at that. Everyone just dumping their damage in. The fact that they're able to dump that damage is why we're able to kill him so fast. And that just doesn't happen in most games, unfortunately. Oh, now Bacchus is going hard. There we go. There we go. Alright, 5-0. I love this, guys. We gotta be real careful here. Oh no. Ah! I screwed up. I screwed up. I could have killed that Awilix for sure, but I missed my damn Heartbomb. Okay, so it's all good. I don't have any actives. One of the actives I really wanted to experiment with Cupid was Blink. And so let's do this in this game. Let's check that out. We've got full rage, and we're really hitting pretty hard right now. So I'm happy to do blink and check that out. And one of the reasons I thought with blink is because Cupid, I feel, is a god that with his Heartbomb you can, and you could play these two ways. Cupid, you could play aggressively, or you could play super passively, kind of in the back and just hitting great damage. Occasionally doing some Heartbombs. But there's also that kind of in your face Cupid, right? That, hey, I'm here. Oh, I missed. Ow, 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 ow. Horrible example. Ow, ow. Okay, hey, this is live, guys. Don't worry. I didn't premeditate that. I was just, going for it. I missed, but the idea is that you can use, because of his number 3, you can use Cupid and his dash to be more initiatory. You can really take that as an opportunity to really go out and be in someone's face. Because let me tell you what, when you put that Heartbomb in someone's face, oh, is that Al Quan coming? He went by me. Jabal beads are down. There you go. Jabal beads down. Oh, not I guess. Oh, wow. Thanatos. I don't think I've got enough here. I don't think I've got enough help. There we go. Let's get out of here. So, you can really play in your face with Cupid if you want to. Now, let's talk about his number 2, because that does provide his utility in lane, and with that ability to kind of go ahead and give some sustain, give some health, and get some mana back. Not so much in arena will this make a difference, but it will sometimes when you really want to stay out in an engagement. His number 2 is called Share the Love. He pops out 3 hearts, and if you take the heart, you get a certain amount of health, plus 2% healing based on how many hearts you have on your passive. If some teammate takes it, you actually get mana back. So you're getting mana if your teammates take it and they're getting health, or if you take it, you're just getting health yourself. So if you really need mana, the great way to do it is to give it to your teammates, because not only that, they're getting mana, you're getting health, they're getting mana, everybody's gaining in stats that they need to stay in the fight. It's a very, very good choice. All right. Wow. So he got at it. What happened? How did he... I gotta get out of here. I gotta add some damage. This Bacchus is trying to kill me now. Alright, here we go. Is it blink time? Is it blink time? There we go. There we go. Whoa, Cupid blink OP. Cupid blink OP. Cupid blink OP, guys. Damn. Alright, so as you can see, with that blink, Cupid has so much mobility and in your face, and there's nothing worse than having someone immediately jump in your face and put a Heartbomb on it, because it just causes so many potential questions that you have to answer and that you don't have the answer to, like, oh my god, am I getting stunned? Like, do I have enough damage to stay in this engagement once that second Heartbomb hits? No. And most likely the answer will be no, and once they know that stun is coming, it just becomes like a panic fest for them. Unless they're extremely, extremely good player, you're most likely going to win that 1v1 battle every time if you can get up in their face and throw a Heartbomb. The second thought about that, the third ability, what I mentioned, Cupid, when going forward with his number 3, increases his attack speed. He actually gets attack speed movement increase, which is pretty good if you use it to initiate. Now, I picked the blink where once I'm in combat, I can't get out of it. So if you want to initiate with your number 3, you can actually do that, but you just remember, you will not be in combat. You will be in combat, so you won't be able to use your blink to get out. I'm using my blink to get in, which means I have my dash to get out. However, I am not getting that 30% attack speed. However, during the Scylla moment just a few minutes ago, I was able to use my number 3. So let's see what we can do here. Oops. Nothing. Al Quan coming for me. Oh, I knew he was coming for me. Oh, but see, we put the pressure on. Yeah, we screwed up on that one, but we went 8-0-15. Blink Cupid OP. Just kidding. You have to hit the blink to have a BOP, guys. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me and this Cupid God guide. I know we talked a little bit about it, but I did want to just mention lastly that his ultimate is a great ability to be able to affect a team fight. It's one of those abilities that's so big, you can create a lot of space for yourself defensively and offensively, putting people in bad situations. It's a mesmerize. It could be a stun on top of it if you have full stacks, and it also is a cripple, which means nobody can get out of there unless they use their beads, and they walk slower in it. So if you trap someone in the center of that, expect that they're going to be stunned and mesmerized afterwards. It's hilarious and amazing. And one thing these guys talking about, everyone feels like they got to be a expletive. Yeah, this community has been doing a little bit more difficult in my opinion. Smite was always different from League of Legends in terms of being a little bit more friendly, in my opinion, less bad manner, and I feel like Smite's now getting more popular, and it's suddenly we're seeing more and more games where people are doing a little more BM, and it's, in my opinion, I just would love to encourage you guys on my channel to really just be the bigger people in Smite, because it's frustrating to lose. Be a good winner and be a good loser. Know what that means and really do those things that allow people to feel good to play the game, continue playing the game. If people feel like, oh, I'm in a new and I'm trying a new god and that's what's fun to me, and then they get yelled at and they're stupid and they get people trying to forfeit every moment, then it's really not valuable to Smite in general, which is a game you like and you want to encourage. You're doing the exact opposite thing that's going to make this game thrive. Encourage those people. Give them tips, give them strategies. If you like this build, go ahead and comment and say what you like about it. If you don't, go ahead and say what you would change, not that you don't like it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, give a like, a share, a comment, and a subscribe to the video, and stay tuned for more Raynday gaming content coming up soon. As always, I'm Raynday. Never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you next time.